You think the mind diet is just for your brain, don't you? Think again. I'm about to blow your mind with what this diet really does for women over 50. I'm Dr. Diane Thompson, and I'm a neuro rehabilitation physician and a lifestyle medicine specialist. And after really paying attention to the mind diet, I see that it can do quite a bit beyond brain health. And today I'm going to share 5 of those game changing benefits that will make you want to take a look at this mind diet. So, benefit number 1, research following about 3,000 people for about 10 years found that the mind diet followers, they had significantly lower rates of heart attacks and strokes. Ladies, after menopause, the risk of heart disease skyrockets. Not only that, as of this recording, heart disease remains our number 1 killer. As a reminder, the mind diet includes 10 foods that should be eaten on a regular interval. And these include our green leafy vegetables, other vegetables, berries, nuts, whole grains, olive oil, fish, preferably fatty fish like salmon and sardines, poultry, olive oil. And the original paper talked about wine. However, we've had recent studies suggesting that any amount of alcohol might be damaging. So we're leaving that as optional, right? We don't want to introduce things that could cause harm. So when you select from those foods that I mentioned, they've been shown to be very beneficial for your cardiovascular health. Remember, the studies show that there was a 42% lowering of heart disease risk. 42%. So take a look at the mind diet. Benefit number 2, weight management without restrictive dieting. And that's so important. Studies show that women who follow the mind diet, that they actually lost more weight and body fat than those who were just counting calories. Plus, we all know how tedious counting calories can be. And so what they found is that when you're eating quality foods, like I mentioned before, these foods are nutritious. They're high in water content, they're high in fiber and protein and healthy fats. And so when you eat these, you tend to feel more full and satisfied or satiated. And therefore, you're less likely to have afternoon cravings where you reach for unhealthy snacks. In addition, these foods tend to be lower in calories than ultra processed food. So you won't have, again, those afternoon cravings. So again, weight loss while feeling full. Benefit 3, the mind diet can help to fight inflammation. And inflammation is a silent troublemaker behind many disorders like diabetes, arthritis, heart disease, autoimmune diseases, many brain disorders, many chronic conditions, many age-related conditions. Inflammation is a primary part of that. And so, again, this is particularly troublesome for us women over 50. Now, the mind diet packed with anti-inflammatory superstars, those green leafy vegetables, those berries, those nuts, the olive oil. These foods reduce inflammation at the cellular level. And studies show that it could cut your diabetes risk by as much as about 20%. So less inflammation also means less joint pain, more energy, better overall health, right? So reducing inflammation and pain can be a benefit from the mind diet. Benefit number 4 is better sleep. I know this very well. This touches home. I've shared with you before, sleep has never come easy. It's something I've had to work on. I've had to be intentional about addressing my sleep. If you are someone that's tossing and turning at nights, listen up. Research found that people following the mind diet, they had about a 44% lower odds of poor sleep quality. You see, the magnesium that's found in the leafy greens, the stable blood sugar from all that vegetables and high fiber and whole grain that you're eating, the antioxidants that come from the berries, they all work together to help reduce inflammation. And a reduction in inflammation is also believed to help with your sleep. It helps you to sleep deeper and you wake up feeling refreshed. So again, 44% better sleep quality. And benefit number 5, our final one, is mental health support. Studies show that the Mind Diet followers, they were about a 51% less likely to experience depression. It's felt that the omega-3, the B vitamins, the polyphenols, all of these nutrition in the diet literally help your mood regulating neurotransmitters. So better food equals better mood. It's that simple. So again, 51% lower risk of depression. If you want to learn more about how to implement the Mind Diet in your approach to eating, check out my playlist on the Mind Diet where I go into more detail. And I've also created a guide that breaks down exactly what to eat, what to avoid, and I even help you with some strategies to make it sustainable for your lifestyle. So look out for that guide, check the link below, and once that guide is ready, you will see it there. And remember, we're not just aging. We're choosing to age healthy, vibrantly, and mentally sharp for years to come. And that does not happen by accident. We have to be intentional